Hello Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings 3.0. Now, when we left off, we were attempting to take the last Lorathi fief, and we were kind of not really successful. But I've just noticed that I have a goat on my head. As you can see, I have a goat visage sort of representation, whatever you want to call it, a little statue thing, and that means we will be victorious in every single battle. And I'm saying every single battle in a very, very ironic sense, because we will not be successful in every single battle, obviously, but we're going to try our best, obviously. But yeah, now we are at Grey Cliffs, and Braavosi vassals are attempting to attack us. Now, obviously, the Braavosi, they're actually pretty decent when it comes to their units, but obviously, considering I have an overwhelming archer army, I am highly thinking that they will not be able to do anything here. I'm very much hoping that they won't be able to do anything here at least, but I do have a blunt weapon that I believe does crush through blocks. I think it does. So I should, in theory, be able to take a bunch of prisoners here, if I'm able to, obviously. Obviously, if they just run away, then that's not going to be the case, but oh well. We're going to see if that happens. But the beginning does not look very good for them, does it? I mean, really. I mean, look at that. The goat smiles upon their bodies. Look at him. Look at that goat right there. I can't zoom in any further than this, unfortunately, but yeah, I can actually zoom out a little bit more and give us a little bit more field of view. But anyway, yeah, I can't really zoom in any more than that, so you're just going to have to marvel at the goat on my head, on Elias's head, should I say. And he's just going to be absolutely glorious, covered in the enemy's blood, obviously. That's the way we go. So, yeah, there's actually... why is there only 20... I think that... oh, yeah, I think something's weird about this. Okay, so there's something weird that happens when you play multiple mods, and the mods change the battle size a lot. And I've been playing Pendor very, very much recently, and Pendor has a weird battle size modifier. So what it does is when you play other mods, it literally decreases the amount of units by such a margin that you really have a lot of problems. So I am unsure whether I'm going to be modifying it just yet, or whether I should modify it right in the... I mean, maybe I should just modify it right now. Let me just modify it real quick. Alright, so we're no longer in Grey Cliffs right now, mainly because when I increased the battle size, it actually messed things up quite a lot, and basically made it so that the enemy was stuck in the gate, because they spawned in so many of them, they couldn't handle it, and apparently they got stuck in the gate, and they were just getting shot and stuff by my archers, and my archers literally could only kill like one per minute, so it was a bit time wasting. So I decided to retreat, and now what's happening is Lorath is under siege, and one of our nearby villages is also being raided. So I decided, hey, you know what, it's probably gonna be absolutely fine for me to take on these Braavosi in in a field battle, which is probably not a very good idea considering, but I do have 56 archers. Now this is gonna be pretty bad for them if they decide to walk across this very, very flat battlefield, but who knows? Maybe they have a huge amount of cavalry, and in which case we're probably going to regret retreating from Grey Cliffs. But it was going to take us a huge amount of time to complete that, and I really wasn't wanting to spend too much time on that siege defense. And it's been a while, actually, since we've done a field battle, so why not? Why not? Let's just do this. I'm not going to move my archers any further than this. I just want to see what's actually going on here. Where are they? Where are these guys? Oh, there they are. Hello. Do you have any cavalry? No? No, it doesn't seem like it. The goat smiles upon you. That's very nice. Yes. Okay, so why is there blue mist coming off my horse? Is that methane? Is that methane? No, it's not methane, but really, there's actually blue smoke coming off my horse, or technically it's dust, but blue? Really? Blue? Okay, well, that's fine. I suppose it's quite a nice hue of blue, color, whatever. But yeah, anyway, we're going to just move a little bit closer here, because obviously we're going to want to make the most of it. And they do have the high ground, by the looks of things as well. So that's going to make things a bit difficult. But I think we should be fine. I mean, there's only going to be... what are they even sending at us first? It seems like they're sending us the enemy archers. Are they sending the enemy archers towards us? Because if that is indeed the case, then they are going to be vastly outgunned. I mean, look at this. They literally are sending their crossbowmen. That is hilarious. Okay. Yeah, it seems there is a bit of a blue hue in the air, so that's probably why the dust is taking on that color. Very, very weird, but never mind. Okay, so it seems like these are the only ones that are even near to us, and this is kind of hilarious because all of our archers are kind of wasting their ammunition on these guys, which is actually a pretty sound strategy for them to do, but obviously they couldn't know that. So I'm just going to let my archers do their thing and see what happens, but they seem to be shooting much far above the enemy units. As you can see here, they don't seem to be actually shooting them like on point. They seem to be shooting their arrows way above, as you can see. I don't even know. Are they drunk? Maybe. Maybe they're drunk, or maybe they're on drugs or something along those lines, and they're having a pretty bad trip by the looks of things. Yeah, they seem to not be doing a very good job there, but let's see if I can just face most of these armored units towards me, and then maybe the archers will have a better chance. But look at them. They're actually firing off into the trees for some unknown reason. I don't even know. I don't even know. But I suppose if we can just kind of survive this, then that would be nice, because obviously most of these units are armored and very, very deadly, because obviously they have pretty decent shields. There we go. As long as I face them towards me, we should be okay. It looks like the enemy's also drunk, so we're gonna have a pretty hilarious time here by the looks of things. Okay, yeah, yes, okay, I understand. You have a polearm, very nice. Let's just kill one of those, thank you very much. Okay, so it seems like this is working reasonably well, I guess. I mean, how many have we killed so far? We've killed 26. That is really not very good, really. I mean, come on, guys, you can do a little bit better than that, can't you? I mean, you're Raventree archers and Carhold longbowmen. I mean, really, they should do a lot better than that, but apparently they're having some problems. Yeah, some problems in the form of too much ale, by the looks of things, yes. Too much ale, too much mead, and all that sort of thing. Okay, so when are my archers running out of ammunition? It's probably going to be pretty soon, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be pretty soon. I didn't even know what's going on with our archers, though. They're just literally firing way above. As you can see, they just keep firing way above for some reason. Okay, well, have you run out of arrows yet? Because I wouldn't be surprised if you do. Are the enemy just too far away for them to actually make good, accurate shots? Or what is actually going on there? I'm actually unsure, but yeah, it seems like that might be the case. And they're just running around randomly as well. Yeah, it seems like some of them have run out of ammunition, which is not good. How many enemies are there left? 31. I don't think we're going to be able to deal with these guys when they are upon us, because, well, our archers, even though they may be pretty decent at melee, are not the best, and they probably won't be able to defeat these guys, at least. So I'm unsure what to do. Should I retreat? It seems like Bravos is retreating now, hilariously enough. Seems like they're deciding, yes, it's probably a good idea to wait for reinforcements. That is actually what they're doing. Okay. I am very confused by this turn of events. I am going to have to retreat, however, because we really don't have any other option, really, do we? I mean, we have no ammo, so it's kind of pointless for us to do that. So let's have a look, see what's going on here. We obviously didn't lose anyone, and White Mist is being raided, which is really bad. Lorath is currently under siege, which is also really bad. I'm thinking maybe I should just walk over here, take on the guy that is raiding White Mist, and yeah, he's a Lorathi. This is going to be very easy. Actually, no, he is, I think, a Westerlander. I think a Westerlander that has defected to Lorath. But yes, I think it's probably a good idea to just take this guy on first. Oh no, the villagers. Oh my. White Mist always gives us this problem where the villagers are with us, and that basically makes things a huge amount more difficult because they take up valuable slots in the army, and it basically means that we have a pretty difficult time killing things. So let's just hope that the villager line over there will give us a sufficient enough cannon fodder to be able to win this. I think we probably will be okay, but obviously, as we know, Westerlands, they have some pretty decent shields, pretty decent armor, so it's obviously not very good. But as you can see, they seem to be doing a lot better now. Seems our archers are actually shooting with accuracy for once, which is very weird now. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Maybe it was just the weather the type of weather that we had, because I know that weather does affect the accuracy of the archers somewhat, so it might just be that that's the case. But that would be... that's a pretty harsh negative attribute for us to have when we're actually trying to defeat an army that is double our size. So I'm not entirely sure if that would be the case, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it was just the fact that we were fighting in the mist and at night, and maybe that affects the accuracy. But we are still fighting technically in the mist and the night, so you know, it's not really very, you know, big a leap to sort of think that that would be the case, but oh well, never mind. Oh, our horse is doing so much damage. Do you see that? Wow. 71 bonus damage. It's just hilarious, though. Your horse charges for 71 bonus damage, but its base damage is only 9? I mean, what's up with that? Oh, well, never mind. Doesn't really matter, because these guys are going to fall before us, and then we'll probably... I don't even know where to go, you see, because Lorath has obviously been besieged. I have stopped Grey Cliffs, so they're probably going to take a while to do something there, so I should probably head back to Lorath, but obviously, as I say that, you know, Grey Cliffs, I don't really want to retake that. So if that does indeed happen, then I'm probably just going to spend a little bit of our treasury just to get a bunch of people there so that we can actually defend it for once, because even though it has about 100 units there, it seems like Braavos just doesn't care, and they're just going to do whatever they want, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, there we go. We did actually survive. 11 kills to Elias there, and he did manage to escape, which is very sad. Okay, so we're going to go on to Lorath and see what's going on there, and hopefully I'll be in time. Alright, so this is fantastic news, and I suppose I couldn't really ask for much more, because obviously Braavos is the main reason why we're having difficulties here, because they were attempting to take Grey Cliffs, and if I accept this peace agreement, which I am most likely going to do, because we do need the right to rule as well, then we can only concentrate on the Lorathi siege, which is currently going on, and Norvos are the aggressors, and I guess I'll see you in the siege defense. It's not going to be too long a siege defense, because I'm going to heavily edit it, you know, just so you could see most of the key points, because I think they have about 300-400 units, so it might take quite a while, because I very much want to get that last Lorath fief out of the way in this episode. Okay, so here we go. This is the first wave of the Norvoshi attempting to take Norvos, and what I've done is I've actually increased the combat speed, mainly because what I want to do is I just want to try and... Well, I want to make this as quick as possible, because otherwise it's just going to take a huge amount of time. And as I say, I kind of want to get this done. I want to get this defense done, and I want to make sure that we have enough time to kill, basically eliminate Lorath from the game, and that would just be fantastic. So I'm going to hopefully try to do that, but obviously as it stands, just going to have to try and defend as best as possible. But oh my, yes, I have a bit of a problem here, because now we have no defenders. And the problem with having no defenders is obviously the fact that I am probably going to have a big difficulty in defending, aren't I? So let's just see what I can do here. Oh, nice damage, okay. It seems as though the faster weapon speed actually does help me, considering I am using this polehammer, and the polehammer is actually pretty... You know, it's pretty slow. It's a pretty slow weapon, so obviously using that is very, very nice with the increased combat speed, so that's nice. Obviously, I don't know whether our units are as happy to have the increased combat speed, because it seems like it just kills them faster, which is not very nice, but yeah, I was hoping that it would actually affect the archers. It doesn't seem to affect the archers, though, which is actually kind of weird. I thought it would, but it doesn't seem to. The archers seem to shoot at exactly the same speed, so... Not entirely sure what's going on there, but, well, what can you do? We're just going to have to try our very best. And hopefully I'll be able to murder absolutely everyone that is coming in this wave. Because obviously this wave is probably the most difficult, so that's why I'm choosing to show you this one. And I'll probably show you the last one as well, but anything in between that, I don't see the necessity to do that. Because if we're able to defend against this... then I'm pretty sure we'll be able to defend against any of them. So, can I just hit that guy? Thank you very much. Yes, kill the axe guard as well, and yeah, there we go. Okay, so we actually seem to be doing a pretty reasonable job here, considering most of our units, actually all of my units right here, are archers. There's 43 archers, and they are all kind of dying and not doing very well, but yeah. I mean, who's this over... Are they all dead? Oh my, that's not very good, is it? Wait, where did the enemy go? Do you see him? I don't see him. The enemy is literally supposed to... Oh, no, there he is. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Okay, so the mini-map was giving me a bit of a weird sort of feeling there, because I thought that my marker, my little arrow pointer thing on the mini-map would have actually shown me where the guy is, but apparently I need to be right on the center of the little dot that represents my character to be able to see him. So, there you go. But, yes, there we go. That's pretty nice. We actually did survive the first initial wave. We killed, wow, actually quite a significant amount, but we didn't even lose that many, so that's rather nice. But, yeah, there's another, what is it? There's 350 of them or so. So that's going to be another, oh my, another couple of waves, actually. And we don't have that many archers now, so we're not going to be able to very easily injure them. I mean, we have some archers up in the archery tower there, but that's it. So I guess I'm just going to kill the rest, and I'll show you the last little bit of the remaining wave, you know, at the very end. And then we'll hopefully be able to head on to Lorath and eliminate them once and for all. Alright, so there it is. We were able to win the day, I suppose you could say. And yeah, we lost quite a few, but they lost much more than us. So thankfully, that is now done. And hopefully, oh yeah, there we go. Hopefully we'll be able to take most of them prisoner, because they are extremely annoying. And yeah, it seems like one of them did manage to escape. Ooh, hello there. Ah, he's actually being quite nice. Should I actually allow him to leave? Should I allow him to leave? Because he is 14 relation, and it might be quite nice to maybe try and attract some vassals to our side here, to our faction. So maybe I should just let him go, because obviously honor is, you know, honor might be quite nice to have. So yeah, okay, fine. Let's just let him go. Why not? Okay, so what about this guy? Ooh, he's actually nice as well. But, unfortunately, we can't take him prisoner. Yeah, he's actually a bravos. So, we have the loot here, and there's not much. There's not much to take, but I'm going to take it anyway, because obviously we need the cash. We certainly need the cash. Okay, so there you go. That's it. Now, let us quickly make our way on to the last Lorath fief, because it is getting annoying for them to be alive still, which is, yes, quite a shame. Oh my, I really don't even have that much money. Are you serious? I do not have that much. Okay. Yes. Okay, so can I actually sell some of these? It seems like I might be able to sell some and maybe gain a little bit of money. That would be nice. Okay, there you go. And you are absolutely useless, you terrible merchants. Okay, the horse merchant is actually pretty decent. So I suppose I'm going to sell a couple of things here. As you can see, I actually don't even have that much money. I mean, money? No, food. Thank you very much. I don't have that much food because, again, Lorath is just an absolutely terrible town. No offense. No offense, Lorath. No offense. Okay, so I have absolutely no money to do anything. No money to get melee, no money to get Drollo. I mean, I have 1,000, but they're going to want much more than that. So let's go on to the last Lorath fief. I mean, goodness knows, we certainly need the cash from... No! Are you serious? Oh no, okay. How are we doing? Why are all of my Raventree archers dead? Did they all die in that attack? If that is indeed the case, then that's super sad. Okay, well, okay, fine. Let's just do it. We're just going to do a naval battle. We're going to get all these guys in here, and we're just going to absolutely destroy them. Or we're going to try and destroy them as much as possible. They have 566, by the way, so we're probably going to have a pretty bad battle advantage, but hopefully the archers will make a difference here. Because obviously the archers are just going to absolutely counter the fact that they don't have shields. And that's what I'm banking on right here. That is absolutely what I'm banking on. Hopefully I'll be able to get over here and actually defend them, though. Can you please move out of the way? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so can you please now just... Really? I got hit by the same guy twice because he was literally swinging his sword in exactly the right direction at the time. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well, never mind. It's fine because we are still alive, and that is what counts. Probably going to get killed now though, most likely, aren't I? Am I going to get killed? Oh no. Oh yes. Come on, kill them. Kill these. Yes, yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay, so how are we doing so far though? How are we doing so far? I actually can't tell. I actually have no idea how we're doing. So it would be kind of nice to know, but obviously I'd like to get a little bit further away from them to do some damage. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it seems like... Oh no, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We have our archers still on that boat over there. It's just unfortunate that we are probably going to have a bit of an Elias demise going on. Oh no, never mind. My archers are saving me. Oh yes, very nice. Thank you very much. Okay. Seems like we might actually pull this off anyway, which is pretty impressive because I actually thought when I saw the -5 battle advantage, maybe I bit off a bit more than I could chew. But obviously that's usually how it goes with me. I usually like to try and do these really risky, exciting things because being safe and calculating the risks and stuff, I kind of find that a bit boring. So, you know, I just kind of go like, oh, there's 1,000 units over there, let me go and fight them. So yeah, that's usually what I'm like, because I have a lot of confidence, but it's also outweighed slightly by my own ineptitude. So yeah, if you kind of get what that means, then obviously you kind of get it, you know. Yeah, I like to have fun. That's basically the bottom line. But the bottom line that I'm seeing right there is 48 renown. 48 renown. That's insane. That's really, really nice. Okay, so we only killed 84 of them? Really? We only killed 84? That is so sad. Well, we did wound 17 of them thanks to our blunt weaponry, so I suppose that's pretty decent, but it seems like I'm going to have to actually retreat from this, and we're going to have to eliminate Lorath at another time. They're seeming to want to siege Lorath, so I will allow them to do this, but only so much as... Oh, Pentos is offering us a non-aggression treaty. Oh, that's rather nice. Thank you very much. Oh, and that gives me right to rule too. Very good. Okay, thank you very much, Pentos. You are very amicable today. That's pretty good. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna go off screen to do this next siege defense because we've done enough siege defense, haven't we? I mean, personally, I absolutely love seeing Grey Cliffs, and I love defending Grey Cliffs because it is such an amazing fief. And this one is also going to be relatively similar. Vase Anogar is going to be, you know, relatively similar. But yeah, as it stands, these guys are just going to, you know, besiege Lorath, and hopefully I'm actually going to take a little bit of money out of the treasury, and I'm going to use that to get more defenders here, because as it stands, it's really not very good, is it? So yeah, I'm going to try our best, but otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.